It's me, Darkfanimewatcher. Enter my world of chaos, and you will be controlled. Here I am with the new FANIME, Do You Really Love Me? This was suggested to me anonymously on Tumblr. Do You Really Love Me is a traditional FANIME set in a Japanese elementary school, or shogako. Now this is not a comedy series, so don't expect any laughs. But this is just a snapshot of the lives of the elementary school children as they go about their day. Now, I don't like school. I think it's a very lazy setting. But even though this is set in a school, UniversalFiction, the creator of this FANIME, understands the emotional complexities of school life. And another thing that UniversalFiction does right is atmosphere. And part of that is that this FANIME is entirely in Japanese, which is very immersive. And this also opens up the FANIME to the Japanese audience, just like that famous international hit, Senpai Club. The main hero of this FANIME is Ryu Yamazaki. Now, he's a good kid, and really, there's no one nicer than him. And the school needs his kind smile, because the main theme of this FANIME is bullying. The main girl of this series, Miyamoto Haruka, has been getting picked on at school because she's bald and has to wear a wig. And I think she might have leukemia. But anyway, the bullies are very mean to her, pulling on her wig and taunting her with cruel names and jabs. And seeing people treat each other like that, like in the FANIME, is just messed up. Bullies don't really think about their victims, and bullying is a real phenomenon, especially in Japan. Now, I was never really bullied, but back when I was in school, there was this girl that would always try to make fun of me because I only wear black clothing. And now I'm proud to be the person who I am, and I still like black clothing 10 years later. So these days, I understand what it feels like to get picked on. And I try to help out anybody that's been getting picked on. Not that you have to be friends with anyone or anything, or tolerate any weird behavior you see, but just treat people how you'd like to be treated. Bullies only try to tear others down and make you feel small and helpless so they can laugh and smoke superiority. And my life advice for people watching this video is not to make someone feel small, but to make them feel tall. Build them up instead of breaking them down. Alright, now it's time for me to give some quick, constructive criticism on this FANIME. Haruka and Mei are different from the other kids, and that's why they're getting picked on. But you can't always really tell that by the way that they're animated. It doesn't really look like she's wearing a wig, so it might be better if we saw some scenes with Haruka not wearing her wig. And another thing that I'd like to see would be more dramatic elements. These characters, Ryu and Haruka, have had their romance set up very well, but there's more they could be doing, which I hope to see in later episodes. Now, the animation is something I want to comment on. The animation is very good. It's extremely dynamic and fluid. There are no static shots of characters. They're always moving around, just like real elementary schoolers. But this FANIME is missing something. Something that I consider very important. Can you guess what it is just by looking at it? That's right, the full body shots, limbs, and profile views are all kind of messed up. But it more than makes up for it with the face shots, which are very emotive and charming. And one thing that I like about this series is the pet Pee-Pee-chan. He looks like a Tamagotchi that got neglected and grew up wrong. He does a great job of demonstrating the themes of the series. Now, as the FANIME goes on, you can see the improvement in all areas. The voice actors get better, the music, well, there starts to be music, and the animation also gets a lot better as the series progresses. So for the current episode, episode 3, I would recommend it to just about anyone. And I really like the art, even though it has its shortcomings. I can feel the love the author has for all of her characters. Now, in conclusion, Do You Really Love Me isn't perfect, but it's not bad, and at 4 minutes per episode, I'd give it a watch. Thank you for watching. I can't say when there'll be a next review because I'm very busy.